Hey guys, Jason Creel, you're watching Lawn Care Life. Want to give you a quick update on what's going on with me and my ugly yard renovation project that it's going to keep going on over the course of the next year, maybe longer. But you know, we just bought this house about a month ago, and the yard was kind of a mess. I've got a little over 5 acres here, but not a lot's been done to it. And so we want to redo the landscape, and we're doing work on the house. And it's been a little bit hectic because I've got, you know, my conference coming up in the 2018 Lawn Care Life conference. Quick plug for that: go to lawncarelife.com, click on Lawn Care Conference, and that's presented by Jobber. If you're interested in coming, that is coming up November 15th and 16th. So we've been working on the house, trying to get moved. We've got a contract on the house we were living in, hopefully closing on it in the next few days. And so we've been moving and trying to get situated in this house with the idea that hopefully we'll be able to build a house on this property one day. But the yard has got a lot of weeds. The first video I did on this yard showed the condition it's in. Here's the plan. What I want to do ultimately is, when this yard goes dormant here in another month or so, and we might be getting below freezing next week actually, then I want to come in here and basically spray the whole yard with glyphosate and try to kill, just clean it up, you know, and leave the Bermuda, and then work on the Bermuda next summer and see if I can get that to fill in. But I want to show you what we've been doing today, because like I said, we've got a lot of land here, or at least a lot for me, but a lot of it been grown up, kind of neglected, a lot of Chinese privet, briars, that sort of thing. Well, I've got a friend, he's got a forestry mulcher on his skid steer, and he is mulching some trees, and he started that today. So let's check out the progress. All right, there's the house. Total disaster. Looks like got stuff all in the yard. Not that we hadn't been working, it's just, you know, takes a little time. Hectic. I want to get those gigantic azaleas pulled out right there in the front. I told the mulcher guy to mulch that thing. Not sure what that is. Chinese privet probably. Another crazy collection here. But if you look over here, you can see where he started clearing off today. And this, you know, he hadn't been at it very long. But I've got, you know, a lot of land, but it's just all grown up and it was unusable. So I mean, I can't wait until it all looks more like this. Maybe not all of it, I might leave some of it wooded, but you know, we only had about maybe a ½ acre or 3/4 of an acre that's actually cleared off on a 5.7 acre parcel. So you know, when it's cleared off like this, and what I'm liking is he's leaving some of these pine trees, one, because it would be a lot for this machine to mulch those down, but these are, you know, 20-foot pine trees. And what that is, I think, is going to really help when they drop their pine needles. It's going to sort of create a natural barrier here for weeds and keep stuff down. Now I've got to work on how to keep this Chinese privet from growing back, because yeah, he kind of mulched it up, but I don't doubt for a second it's going to try to come back. So I may have to keep bush hogging it, and ultimately, you know, be able to get a lawnmower in here at some point, but it might be a ways away from that. But anyway, there's the machine. We actually had a little incident, ran into a hole, and the ground's wet, so we've got to wait on another machine to get it pulled out. But let me just show you the Caterpillar, but you can see, and it's got the forestry mulcher on the front of it. It's got teeth on it, and when this thing works, it is something to see. So might be a little overkill for the job, but we got a little mini excavator thing, I guess that's what you call that. And we're going to be pulling up these azalea bushes. That's not the reason we brought this machine over here. Actually using this machine to get the other machine unstuck, but thought while we have it, why not use it to get those gigantic azaleas away from the house. So let's see how he said we're gonna pull the machine out first before we worry about the bushes. Tracking up the yard, but you know, what am I gonna do? Needs a lot of work. I'm not worried about a few tracks at the moment. Something tells me this won't be no trouble pulling this out with this machine. We tried pulling it out with a 4-wheel drive truck, but the ground's really wet and it's just running into some issues. All right, let's see if we can get this thing out of here, which the truck was unable to do. Let's see if the mini excavator, oh yeah, no problem. Too easy. What he actually fell in a hole. It looks like where he had a perk test done in the past. There's a big hole, and he didn't see it when he ran in the machine in the hole. So anyway, got the machine back out. That's good news. Gonna use the excavator to dig up this clunk of stuff. There we go. I think that's what we've been waiting on. Here's the azalea removal process.
You're really not on it. You're not back there. You're not back there. You got a little ways to go.
These are big azaleas. We tried pulling them out with a truck, didn't work. Look at that. Get another one out.
Right down to the middle of it.
Got a little too close to the action, had to back up. I think the lesson is don't let your azaleas get this big, and don't plant your shrubs this close to the house. And don't leave your shrubs in the ground for 50 years unless they're planted a proper distance away from the house. Or you may have to get an excavator to get them out because they're so gigantic. projects will not be this big. And will be low maintenance. And hopefully will never require an excavator to get it out. One more to go.
Trust me, Jason?
Not fully, but go ahead anyway.
Their first night to sleep in this house yesterday.
I don't know how we'd have got those bushes out without a machine like that. I guess some people just cut them off. That's the end of the giant bushes. We may have to get some mulching done later. It's getting dark out here, but got to see some progress on the ugly yard renovation project, my own yard. I've got some tracks to fill in the yard because that machine definitely left some ruts, but I was able to get up the gigantic azaleas, show you some of the progress with the forestry mulcher. Anyway, I'll keep updating you on this. If you hadn't done so, check out the Lawn Care Life conference presented by Jobber. That you can go to lawncarelife.com and click on the Lawn Care Conference link. You can use the code YouTube to save 10%. But it'd be me, Alan Hayden Lawn Care Nut, Brian Fullerton, Brian's Lawn Maintenance, Brian Shame, Top Notch Lawn Care, and a bunch of others giving away tons of prizes, a bunch of sponsors. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I'll be in touch with you guys soon. Bye.